Yule. This seems to be the generic ones. Simple Universal Light Replica Owl. They're all named after birds, it seems. Type Generation 4 Low-Cost General Purpose. Frame biomechanical and polyethylene shell. Height 175 centimeters. We haven't gotten to a Elster unit yet. Euler units are the backbone of Usen Nation's workforce. These elegant multi-purpose worker units are suited for all kinds of domestic tasks, like cleaning, cooking, and simple medical and office work. Eules are highly social and get along well with each other, as well as most other replica models. While unfit for combat, their lightweight frame makes them a prime choice for distant facilities where supplies are limited. Like here. They're frickin' everywhere. Alright, there's also the box that the bulk unit is holding. I don't know what to do with that. It has a speaker? Or a microphone. Maybe I have to play the radio there and do something with that. Hopefully that's not a bonus thing and I miss it if I don't do it here. What was I doing again? The island key, did the rolling shutter gate. Oh, that's the piano room. I think it did have that piano music still playing. Not much more we can do here. Where is the... Don't remember what we need for that. Now there's the Falk's box. Now let's go try that. Did I leave enemies alive in here? Yes, I did. Right, and the ones coming up out of the floor. A speaker or a microphone, so but it's an owl? So maybe it has something to do with the owl room? Let's see if the radio has anything to say. Anything? Nothing on that one. Some weird signals going on in this area, though. Okay, so it wasn't the radio, that's for sure. As far as I can tell, I still don't have room for that. To the owl room and the workshop. Leave me alone, please. You can see the little, like, slip of the floor panel there that could be opened. Maybe I need to keep an eye out for that in future. Owl room. The briefing room is a mark? There's something I can do with that? Right, with the bloody mess. Okay. Oh. Star and Storch. Replica Known Issues Part 2. Part 2. Classified information, Commander's Eyes only. Previous experience with these replica models has given us insight into irregularities in their behavior that stem from the original neural patterns used for these units. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, this document should be destroyed after reading. Oh, he failed that. Star. Despite their normally laid-back demeanor, stars have a strong internal hierarchy, which is important to take into consideration when promoting units to officers. Not promoting a respected unit or promoting a unit in low status can lead to friction within dorms. Stars will occasionally develop in-group rules involving physical punishments. It is recommended to allow some officers to own military weapons such as fetish objects to stabilize their persona? Huh. Okay. Storch units initially have a short temper. Training them in patience early after deployment is key, as their neural pattern is less stable than other models. Failing to do so may yield an extremely volatile personality prone to cruelty and violence. The common strategy is pairing them closely with an older star unit. Storch's persona stabilizes by showering or bathing. Books on history or mythology work well as fetish objects. Feels weird using that word in not quite that context that we usually use that these days. I can't? I cannot hold more than I'm holding currently? Interesting. Did not know there was an upper limit to those. That, however. Wonderful. Perfect, in fact. Okay, we got more radio going on now. or an audio tape deck. An audio tape deck unit wired up to the broadcasting unit. If I had an audio cassette, I could probably have its content broadcast on the radio. So I need to get a tape, broadcast it to a specific frequency, and then play that frequency over in the Falk room. Gotcha. Also love it when puzzles in these games are not moon logic, as they say. Like with things like Deponia, where the solution is not even remotely obvious in any way whatsoever. It shouldn't be completely obvious, of course, because then it's not a challenge whatsoever. But having it be so obscure that it's impossible to logic through it, that's too much. This feels like a nice happy medium we struck here. Owl room? Owl room. Are those lights? Yeah, those are lights hanging from the bunks. Okay. A mirror. Oh. Gun prods. I can pick up more of those when I go to the Falk room. That is an owl. Is that the tape deck? Brown music cassette. Okay. Perfect. Anything else? A bit dim in this room. Let's go save and then head to the Falk room. Oh wait, no, the audio room first. How am I doing health-wise? Caution. I need to fix the torn tape inside the cassette before I can play it. Okay. That would be why we have the tape I don't have on me. Gosh dang it. One moment. We're probably going to get the mailbox key from that box, now that I think about it, because that's one thing that we haven't seen anywhere yet. Her personal effects. Store that, because we're going to pick up more. Grab that. Voila. I'm not entirely certain that's functional with tape on the tape. But whatever. Yeah, we'll keep the space available. Just realized I haven't had to fire a gun for a long time, and it's kind of nice. I have been able to avoid the enemies for a while. Have 3 of that. Yes. Okay, so that's playing on 142 now. Now, head over to Miss Falk. 1 floor down. Right. Please no. Oh, there's something there. Ah, jeez, that was unfortunate. Still only in caution, though. Okay. Doing really good on ammo so far. This is not where I intended to go. 1 more floor down. You know what? Let's try this out. I have the revolver equipped, yeah? Yeah. Please don't hit me. Oh, beautiful. Right as I was talking about not having to deal with enemies, there's enemies. That off, please. Yeah, that little right there. That one, not so much. Miss Falk. 142, right? There we go. Hopefully that's not copyrighted. I probably should be talking over that more, if that's an actual song. No space to carry hummingbird key, what do you mean? Ah, frick. Let me go use a stun prod real quick then and turn this off. Don't need that on anymore. There we go. Oh, but I was gonna pick up a new stun prod. Ah! Boy. Those equipped. Definitely don't want to use the auto injector right now. Only 2 and we have 10. I need the space. Should have thought that more, but it's only 2 bullets. And I have 10 still. Hummingbird key. Though, that's not a postbox key. I don't know where this gets used. Magnetic keycard with a hummingbird motif for the East Suite on the 8th floor. And it tells me specific... Oh, right there. Okay. Stop it. At least that one's easy to avoid. I'd completely forgotten about this door. Oh, that's the library. East Suite. That one. There was an enemy here, wasn't there? 2 enemies. No funny business. I'll do it. Okay, we're gonna avoid you. Probably have to deal with you as soon as I get out. More stun prods. Eagle key. Yeah, that's Adler's. Maybe we have to use that on the map desk. Colibri's note. Keep an eye on Adler. He's hiding something from us. There was nothing in his diary, but when I probed his mind, there were memories of a Lister unit working at Sierpinski. There's no record of that model of replica ever being deployed here. An order for a single unit for some survey work in the mine was briefly considered, but no new orders have been made due to the commander's sickness. I legit don't remember what the Lester units were. Oh, Colibri. Hummingbird. That makes sense. All birds. Generation 6 high-tech bioresonance specialist. Frame biomechanical with polyethylene shell and bullet-resistant armor plating. Height 152 centimeters. Classified commander eyes only. A marvel of modern technology, the Colibri is the most capable bioresonance unit ever produced. Every Protector Furung's Commando's Falk unit is aided by a cadre of caliber units, adjutants, which can amplify her bioresonance signals as well as produce their own. Despite their diminutive build, Colibris are one of the most effective Protector units. Able to directly influence the minds of replicas and gestalts, extract information non-verbally, and communicate among themselves instantly in the full bandwidth of the senses, the Colibri's bioresonance is the closest recreation of the true hive mind. And if that's the case, they were probably used to spread whatever's going on. A concerning amount of half-empty glass cups with remains of tea in them. I was almost thinking that might be the island again. Oh, here's Replica Known Issues Part 1. We get Part 2 first. There's no way we would be able to get between those. Classified Commander Eyes Only. Same as the first one, okay. Mules tend to form large groups and like to sing and dance, as the original neural pattern for this unit was a ballet dancer. Persona degradation can be easily prevented in this unit by making sure they have access to music through tape players or musical instruments. Always place at least one mirror in Yule dorms, as they have a strong urge to check their own appearance at regular intervals. Yule's persona stabilizes by keeping a tidy appearance and through regular social interactions. Yules will often organize in groups of roughly 10 units and give each other themed nicknames. Like birds. Even though they seem like quiet simpletons, do not underestimate auras. While they may not show it, they judge those who are rude or unkind harshly and will quietly share this judgment with their entire cadre. Auras get along best with Yules, who tend to be patient and friendly, and have a talent for reading Auras' expressionless faces. In many facilities, Auras will construct service tunnels accessible only to them, often under floors and in walls. Unstable units may retreat into these tunnels. It is not recommended to attempt to retrieve them. So are all the ones bursting out of the floor Auras, then? That would make sense. Aura personas can be best stabilized by allowing them access to plants to take care of, ideally colorful flowers or trees. Interesting that there are mass amounts of unique personality defects that come into play with the neural development of these robot biomechanical beings. Oh, we got another colibri in here. 87. Oh, I'm freaking out over there, I just realized. Okay. Disturb. Do I have to approach them? 124. Okay, good. 44. And we're clear. So sorry. Oh, I'm actually taking damage as that happens. Okay. That would make more sense. Didn't even realize last time, but I'm glitching the frick out. Good thing I have an auto-injector. Old hexagonal fans. Gun rounds. I have no space for anything. Most definitely going to be a key item here. Space for post box key. Yep. I have a bunch more back at the base. We're going to destroy one. Given they gave us a save room with a bunch of equipment right before the last boss fight, I feel like I could probably safely do this now. What is it? Library key, right. Now we save and go down there. That's probably going to be another boss fight. And I've done everything here so far, it seems. There's also the matter of the eagle key. I have literally no idea where that goes. Except it probably has something to do with one of those ones. Completely forgot about the mineshaft access as well. Oh dear. Okay. All three of them are on floor 8 though, so we're going down there. Oh wow. That's been a while since that's happened. Oh geez, you're fast. Okay. Library is right here. One key item gone. Oh, we got a normal person. Colibri that hasn't gone yet. Who are you? You're not one of our staff? Seems I did leave and come back, so maybe we did crash here. Maybe we started getting infected with whatever was going on as soon as we got in range, and that caused us to crash. Oh, part 4, jeez. Great care should be given to the colibris. Their neural patterns are very unstable, and their bioresonance module makes them very susceptible to influence from others. Like most bioresonant individuals, colibris will often subconsciously create an emotional feedback loop, imitating and then broadcasting the emotions to those around them, acting as a sort of amplifier. While they are trained to recognize and disengage this behavior, already unstable units can sometimes spiral into persona degradation. Due to their bioresonant connection, neural pattern development in colibris varies less than in other modules. Constant exchange of memories and emotions between units of a cadre acts as a safety net that buffers extreme changes. However, once a majority of units in a cadre degrade, they will drag remaining units down with them. Because of this, it is important to decommission colibri units instantly when they begin to degrade. For persona stabilization, colibris should have access to a well-stocked library, as we can see here. Hopefully you stay safe. Oh. Part 3. The Mina. This neural pattern is extremely stable. Little has to be done to keep Minas happy. They get along well with most other models thanks to their sometimes submissive, sometimes motherly personality. Unlike other models, diary keeping is not mandatory for persona stabilization. Small stuffed animals may be given as fetish objects, though those resembling cats should be avoided as they might cause resurfacing Gestalt memories. Adler units work best when left alone. They do not mix well with their own type. They will usually become very emotionally dependent on their commander. Adlers are very susceptible to bioresonant suggestion, making them fairly easy to control. However, they become bored very easily and may need new fetish objects at regular intervals for stabilization. Okay, we got... Are those books or those, like, tape decks? And which one do I need to grab? Alignment error, use manual controls. Okay. And I have to... Oh, those are blocking it? Do I need that one right there? Oh dear. Are they all, they're all sticking out too far or something? That's how I get it out. How does one grab it in the first place? Oh, that's above it, not to the right of it, so right there. There's the king in yellow again. Oh, it just automatically gives it to me. Okay. Astrolabe. Oh, dear. That just sit there? Yes, it can. That's a callback to the very beginning. The prologue bit. Let's go use the eagle key real quick. Oh, boy. This could be painful. Alright, I took down one. Emphasis on past tense. Leave me alone. Right. Oh, it's an eagle. The door isn't messed up, it's just painted. I'm blind. Adler's diary. Very pristine looking. 7 pages, geez. Date 84/21/6. I have been fascinated by a peculiar piece of furniture I discovered in storage. A strange box with a removable dial in the front that was confiscated from a worker some time ago. I was instantly drawn to it, though I'm not sure why. When I put my ear on the mechanism, I can hear it faintly clicking like a clock. Next day, the 7th. Without Colibre's help, it has become much harder to coordinate the logistics cadre. If there's anything good to say about that woman, it is how she knows how to make others respect her orders despite her minuscule stature. I went to see her today, but her room is still locked. Next day, I had a dream tonight, another memory of my Gestalt life, I believe. I was wearing my uniform. There was a young woman, her hair white as snow, and I was conducting some sort of test. I had a deck of cards with astronomical symbols on them, and asked her to guess the planet on the card I was holding. Next day, I was playing with that mechanical lockbox again, of which I'm now sure is some kind of astronomical calendar. Probably gonna need the astrolabe to figure out. When I suddenly remembered a conversation I had with another replica when I was inspecting the mining site. However, it was clearly a model I have never seen before, some type of engineer with an orange chess piece. In my memory, she was just another member of her staff, but no such replica has ever been stationed on Serpensky. Replica memory is not the most reliable, they say, but never before have I experienced such a strange phenomenon. Okay. The little enigma of that box could only distract me from the chaos around me for so long. All the box contained was a small notebook, of which all pages turned out to be blank. It has been miserable since our beloved commander has fallen ill. I long for her stern guidance, that overwhelming authority in which she bathes a room. More sick, making my work even harder. How are we meant to shoulder this workload with no reinforcements? My only consolation is that as our protector staff decreases, so does the workforce we oversee. While more and more replica end up in the hospital wing, Gestalt workers seem to succumb much too fast for any attempts at treatment. Another diary filled, for no benefit but my own satisfaction. I've not ordered a new one yet, since I spent my saved ration marks on that marvelous-looking fountain pen, but I guess I'll make use of that notebook. Okay, so that's the one he's writing in. There we go, right at the end. Replica overview. Is it Leicester? Elster? Probably. Oh, yeah, given it's spread out to Elster. Duh. Elster, Land Survey Ship Technician Replica Magpie. So we're a pilot type, gotcha. Well, maybe not pilot, but technician. Type Generation 5 Cosmo Pioneer Specialist. Frame biomechanical with carbon fiber reinforcement, polyethylene shell, and titanium skeleton. Height 178 centimeters. A versatile combat engineer unit primarily designed for orbital service. These tough and stoic loners are best suited as specialist sappers and scouts. Their technical knowledge and combat capabilities make these units true survivalists. That's lucky. Especially when in their iconic white and blue heavy combat configuration, which sports bullet-resistant armor plating on their chests and forearms. Of course, we are not that version. That would be amazing, since the original neural pattern for this unit was lost with the destruction of the central neural archive on Veneta. New Elster units have been produced based on a decommissioned unit from the Penrose program. Wasn't that part of the ship we were on? Okay. And we need the astrolabe for this. You know what? Oh, right, you're back up. Oh, that's not what I meant. I can avoid you. I wasn't planning on using 2 bullets, but I apparently shot the one on the ground. I didn't even know I could do that. How you holding up? The others, they've changed. We no longer sing in unison. Yeah, I kind of had to put them down. I'm sorry. Take the astrolabe. There's the symbol from the beginning menu. That's popped up a couple times now, I think. What do we have to do here? Yes. That's the symbol again. I don't know what we're aiming for here. The frickin' desk. That's what it was. I need to look at the planetary desk. Okay. Oh, I can click on them specifically for even more details. Oh, that's wonderful. So that one with the star symbol, clearly, on the top, because that was I need. So I need to wait for that to be on top, because then I can see the position of all of these. The star was on top on the other thing without being able to move. But Uyan, home to the Imperial Palace, floating above poisonous clouds. Okay, we can't click on the sun. Veneta, the ocean world ravaged by war. When I close my eyes, I can hear the sound of the sea. Kitez, the red desert. The Imperial fleet can only hold it for so long before it will be liberated. Rotfront, the ice moon circling the largest gas giant. Still in the process of climaforming. Haymot, home of the new nation's government. I heard the view of the gas giant's rings in the sky is beautiful there. Leng, S-23 Serpensky is here. That's where we are, though. But we crash-landed on a snow planet. The crash landing on the snow planet, was that just completely a memory of someone else? Or is all of this a memory of someone else? It seems more likely that we're getting a crashing on Leng from somewhere else, and we're just messed up from whatever happened here. Okay. So, get that at the top. One closest, down to the bottom right. that Kitez and Veneta there, or Rot Front? Either top left or bottom left. Okay. Top left for the two. The two are there, and then this one's down here. No? Also, it was reminding me of the symbols for the elements with those keys before. I don't see how else this could be interpreted. Though there's not quite there, they're more 45 degrees than that. There's only those positions, though. What am I missing here? Felt like I was fully onto that. Unless I'm misinterpreting which one of these is which. That could be the case. Need to know which ones are associated with which planet, I suppose. Oh! Wait. No, he talked with the girl in the dream about which ones were associated. I was thinking maybe we could talk to the Colibri. I used to be able to see into their minds. We were as one. Together we guided them all. But now I can't understand their thoughts anymore. They appear to be rotating in unison. I just had the planets wrong, probably. Oh my word. I just thought of something. Based on the details here. Because we have Bouillon, Imperial Palace. We have posters for each of these, don't we? Kitez. Triangle. Rot Front. Circle. Only Kitez and Rot Front, huh? So Rot Front is for sure the circle. Have there been a bunch of posters I've missed? No. And no posters in here either. Okay. So that has to be that one. Let's just, swap these two then. No? What else would it be? Oh, there's a frickin' button. What am I doing? I did not realize that. Here I am getting confused by nothing. Shrine diary? Oh, this is his after the other one. I've started yet another new diary. How time flies. The work is dull and monotonous as ever in Sierpinski, but a bright light illuminates my day. Today I was invited to a meeting by Commander Falk, and she was as magnificent as ever. Another day passes. During my meeting with the commander today, I felt the strangest sensation of familiarity as I sat with her. Sadly, our meeting was interrupted by an unexpected power outage. I've been feeling strangely paranoid these days. Never before have I felt so strongly the sensation of déjà vu as I have these last few days. When I checked the pages of my diary today, I noticed that for some inexplicable reason, I seem to have dated my previous entries with today's date. What an embarrassing mistake. Every day feels a bit like I've lived it before, and even stronger is the sensation that something is somehow just slightly out of place. Why is my diary filled with entries I cannot recall writing? Why are they all dated to today? Has the loss of my beloved commander finally gotten to my mind? Am I going insane? I fear what will happen to me if anyone finds out. I am alone in this. If they discover my notes, I'll be decommissioned too. Something is wrong. I can feel it. Is this really madness? When I read the pages of my diary, I recall events that never happened. A yesterday that never was. Yet it feels as real as the one I actually experienced. This cannot merely be a defect of my mind. It feels as though, in this room, I peer into another version of reality. How? I do not know. Perhaps I too have become sick like the others, without realizing, but I will not succumb. A slow accumulation of reproduction errors, a gradual corruption of information, a story misremembered, slowly morphing with each retelling, like genetic material, mutating and evolving, like the replica mind copied over and over from an aging template? I do not know, but I will find out. The answers lie below. I can feel it. Someone or something calls me from there, in the mine. Administrator key. Turn that off. And I would imagine we go to the mine shaft. Through all of these. Oh, that was lucky. Get out. The mine shaft access elevator controls. If she is still alive, she is probably there. Take the elevator to the mine. That is going to do it for this episode of Signalis here on Nyris Gaming. Subscribe for more videos in the future, like if you liked, and I shall see you in the next one.